Good morning, guys. Okay, so before we get started, if you are making any purchases through the web shop, I do have a creator code, Adrian Chong, without any spaces, and that goes towards supporting the channel so that I can continue to do War Robots content for you guys, whether it's like video, live stream, guides, giveaways, baby account especially, secrets revealed, all of those different series that I've been doing lately, and it goes towards supporting all of them so that I can continue to do those videos for you. And yeah, if you get to use my credit code, thanks in advance. And let's get started with today's stream. Let me just do that. Okay, so what we're going to do today, we're going to run some builds that you guys have in mind, and we're all going to rate it, not just me. I want to see what your feedback is too. You think the build is terrible? Maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't tried out these weapons in quite a while. And usually when we're getting close to like a rebalance, sometimes I will run like the older weapons just to kind of see where we are with certain weapons. So that's kind of how I found out that like Hussars were really strong, because I think we were getting some sort of a balance change back then. And I wanted to see where they were relative to like the newer weapons, and when the new weapons got nerfed, then I knew immediately what to switch to. Hold on, let me just go up the chat here. Shout out to, is it Andrew, Sonia, DJ, Malachi, Jason, Peter, Michael, let's see, Nervous Banana, Alex, Exile, let's see, Merrick, Quan. Who do we have here? Jamel, Robert, Shy. Uh-oh, my chat scrolled. I lost my place. Hold on. Is it Didi? BGMI. Is it Masa Nuri? Mohawk. We've got Elvis. Hey, Elvis came back, guys. Talk. Wait, did I miss? I'm sure I missed someone. My chat kind of scrolled really fast, and then it was trying to like catch up. Let's see, BB, Daniel, Tacos. I just noticed, like, is it just me or like YouTube changed? I think Peter mentioned that they changed the way that the names display in the chat. Yeah, I think they did change it, Peter, because it's like some of the names that I'm used to seeing, it looks different now. Okay, anyways. We're going to be taking a look at this weapon, see how it performs. We've got the jaw, so 350 meter range, 5-second reload time. We're going to be running it with the nuclear amp, the overdrive. Who was the one? Was Avalanche? Was saying I should try it out with this drone, which, to be honest, I haven't actually tried it out. It might work really well. So this is for stealth bots or invisibility. Applies a death mark. Okay, so we're gonna get more damage with this. Although I think that Ravager might die really quick, because it's not like it's not fast or anything. Okay, so we got that. I think someone was requesting this build here with the Shent and the Deshret, with the jump unit, and of course the Oppo. We're gonna run that. Let's see. Someone also suggested this build. So the Revenant with the Kieran. I think they said Mogwan, but I think they mean Kieran with the Shredders and Showdown. Okay, let me just show that. This was a request from, I think, last week. Yeah, last week. With the Ultimate Redeemer, the Ultimate Shredder. I have jump unit. I usually run jump unit on my Raptor now. A lot of players actually ask me, how do I do, like, how is my Raptor jumping further than everyone else's? It's because I'm combining it with the Raptor's ability. So I use jump unit. Basically what I do is I press the jump. Okay, so the jump unit, so this here, with the Raptor's ability at the same time to get that extra distance. It comes in really handy when you are running, when you need beacons quickly or if you need to help players out. YouTube strikes again. Wait, what did they change? What else did they change? Oh, you know what? So I didn't get an update on my games, which means we might even get it middle of this live stream. I said it yesterday, but we didn't. So maybe it might come today. And then this was more directed at someone who asked me a question yesterday in the comments, tied to the Bisaglia. So they're actually building a Bisaglia. And their question was, should they upgrade the Arbiters or the Strikers? So between the Arbiter and the Striker, the Arbiter is definitely the strongest. It counters like pretty much everything in the game right now. But that's also a bad thing. You know, if it's that strong, it also means there's a pretty high probability that it may get nerfed, right? Because if everyone's using it, well, they're all using it for a reason, because it's overpowered. It's not because it's balanced, it's because it's overpowered. Even if they were given it for free, the fact that they're using it, you know, says a lot. So what I said was they could go Striker, but they should also consider Basilisk. Okay, so this might be another option if they're trying to decide what to get. The names are all messed up. Yeah. I don't know why YouTube... You know, every time... It's funny. Every time I log onto YouTube and I'm like uploading a video or something, it's more so even... more with like videos and live streams. Every so often they change things. I remember the one time, so when I was invited to Pixonic and I went to Russia, I was only there for like a week. But when I came back, I swear, YouTube changed like all their, like when I was live streaming, when I was sitting in my live stream for the one day, like the first day after like coming back, I was like looking at my my dashboard and I'm like, where the heck am I supposed to go now? Because they changed everything. And then I was only gone for like a week. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna run these setups here. We're gonna see how they do, and then we're gonna rate them. I just threw this in because, well, in case I need to deal with like sword units and stuff. Okay, so wait, if some platforms have the update, that means I'm gonna have long wait times again. Yeah, in case you guys are wondering, why the wait times are so long, it's because some platforms have the update, like the next update, and some don't. And you can't have the players merged if one has the update and one doesn't, right? It's gonna cause problems. So what they do is they split all the platforms up, and because they're doing that, the system is trying to find players in that region, but now there's fewer players because they're not all together. So yeah, we could be waiting quite a while here for a game. How do you get ultimate stuff if you're a free player? I believe it's through the leaderboards. At one point, they did have it through the shipyard, which they even changed that name. Because I remember that's how I got my ultimate Orkin. Like on my baby account, that's how I got my ultimate Orkin. I think I got something else actually through there. I'm trying to remember, how did I get my ultimate Ares? I think I won, wasn't it a data pad or something? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was. That's how I got that one. No merging. It doesn't look like it. I don't think they've done, because I haven't got the update on my games. Which is weird because I got it on my baby account, which is Android, but I can link the accounts. So does this mean that like my games is all by themselves? I guess so, maybe. Walk, I won't be able to explain everything in this live stream because then the focus is not really on me testing builds. It won't be on me testing builds, it'll be me explaining the game. That will have to be a separate video. But it's a lot more complicated than, like, say, 2014, 2015. Man, this is hard, like, remembering these names now because YouTube has changed. Like, it doesn't shorten. So wait, I guess it's going based on your actual account name? Merrick, I do that, but then... Yeah, I'm not really comfortable with doing the whole face cam thing. What ends up happening is, and it's kind of funny that you mentioned this because I remember, who was it? Was one, I think it was someone at Pixonic. They were actually live streaming and they're like, well, the players were saying that they were like terrible players and they were like, that's why they had the face cam, so you can focus on their face rather than the game. But I want to showcase the game, not like it's not about me, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling we may not be able to find any games. I mean, I guess I could go into... But I really don't want to do the whole quick match thing because it's going to throw me into TDM. TDM is just a bunch of campers. Five hours later. Well, I mean, if let's just say, for example, you have 10,000 players and all of a sudden all the platforms are split up. It's no longer 10,000. I might be working on a... We might be on a platform that only has 1,000 or less. And then they all have to be online in my region at that time. And on top of that, they have to be in Champion League or Master. Bare minimum. The Android and has more players playing. So wait, Peter, that means that... Wait, my games is split then, right? Wait. Yeah, because I know yesterday we had... It took us a while to find a game. Yeah, I don't think there's many champion players on, because you got to remember it's got to find so it's got to find players in my region first of all. I mean, they could be in Asia, but if they're not on my server, then it's not going to match me with them. So they have to be Champion League, and then they have to be in North America, like on my same server. Okay, I'll start with this. Success. Yeah, it only took us a while. But the matchups, I think, are also going to be really, really weird. Wait, is that damage is actually coming from me? That's gonna kill him. This thing actually has a very, very big clip, or is it just my imagination? Wait, where'd that guy go? Whoa. Wait, I got hit by Beholder. What the? I didn't even think I saw it. This is gonna be a bad build. Yeah, I'm gonna be killed. Almost dead. Dead. That's to the player who wanted me to run that. We know where we stand with that now. Oh, come on! Oh, we gotta get their Nuo. Get their Nuo. Well, we got that guy. We're gonna need to drop in with our Titan here soon. Oh, I got locked. We're gonna be in so much trouble here. Let's move. My team needs to drop in with their Titans because I already lost mine. Whoa! I'm actually floating. That was funny. Don't worry, you can get plenty of shots on me now. Oh yeah, I don't have any crumble weapons. That might be a problem. Stream snipers. Ah, you're noticing it too. Yeah, when that happens, I'm not really playing 1 versus 1. It's 1 versus 5 or 6 usually. And yes, it's obvious. Oops. I'm gonna be dead here. Someone might be targeting me. Yeah, I usually get that when I'm streaming, but I don't really get that so much when I'm just when no one knows who I am. So wait, we're going to I was gonna play another game with some of those bots, but I think I'm gonna raid it right now because I already know where it's going. We can rate this one here. For me, this is probably gonna be a 2 out of 10. I don't know what you guys would rate this, but yeah, if I can't get like close, like I know I'm jumping, but you gotta understand, so you don't have much of a shield. This is like for a maxed one. It's only 150,000. When players do damage to me, it's going to be like 200,000. So they're knocking my shield down and then I'm exposed. And then on top of that, I don't have any heals. So if I don't have any heals, I don't survive. Yeah, so for me, this is a 2 out of 10. But if I wanted to make this actually like workable, we're going to change this to, because I need to be able to like heal. So we're gonna try something else here, and I might actually do a video on this because this build's actually lethal, but you need to know how to build it right. Okay, so the initial one that I had, I would rate that 2 out of 10. If they don't give a choice, use an overpowered hanger. No, but the thing is, I'm gonna keep on using an overpowered hanger then, because I just get stream sniped all the time. I can't do anything about it. But what you guys can do is you could make sure that you hit that thumbs up. That will just annoy them more, so. It's a lie. Yeah, I wouldn't, you know, I know where that's going to go, only because I've actually tried it. Someone mentioned it to me, and the results were the same. That's why I know. Can I run the Ravana with the dash hits? We can do it later on, because I've only swapped out one build here. I wonder if there's anyone in Beacon Rush. Let's see. Ultimate shares Kieran and the Storm with the Seeker. Okay, you'll have to remind me because I'm still running some of the builds here before we we swap things out. That's actually okay. So I've actually run a build very similar to that, but not using the Seeker. I was using Scarabeus, and I was having a lot of success with that. Thanks for the likes, guys. Really do appreciate it. Man, 1 minute. This is almost as bad as when I first started playing this game. You know what's crazy is, so back in 2014, when I actually found this game and I started playing, I'm not even kidding. And you know, back then they were supposed to have more. They were supposed to have more players, but I think it's because they based it on the strength of your equipment. But I would end up waiting. It was on average 2 minutes, usually about 2 to 3 minutes. So what I would do is I would like, I would go into battle and then I would like go downstairs to like get a drink. And I would come back and I'd be like, man, still haven't found a game. But sometimes it would actually find a game. And when I come back, I'd be like, oh shoot, I'm in the middle of a battle. Except back then it didn't matter too much because the bots were really slow. It would take you like 4 or 5 minutes to walk to the center on Yamantau map. Yeah, that was so brutal. Like just the amount of time that it would take you to. We'll see if this is gonna be stronger here. I just had more success with this. I figured I'd run this first. Here we go with the stream sniping. He's almost dead, by the way. We did a lot of... Oh, we got Raptor on my team. Oh, and Cactus. Man, you guys didn't keep me alive. I blame them. I'm gonna get attacked by the scorpions. Ugh. What is that? Oh. You notice how they're all turning around? So we have 2 players looking in this direction, but you'll see more as I move out. Is the mechanic? I think I have either mechanic or wonder worker on it. I was going to drop in with the other one, but we're going to start running ultimates now. If I'm just going to get completely stream sniped, I'm going to start dropping in more ultimates. I think I'm going to build an ultimate hang-up. We're going to end things. I didn't even realize my shield was... There we go with the stream sniping. We need to get inside the... We need to get inside the center. Yeah, they're all stream sniping. Because they're only looking in this direction. There's other sides of the map. Come on, dash. They have a camping hangar because they don't want to get close. They know what happens when they get too close. Oh yeah, hold on a second. What I might actually do is I might also run those other weapons. Actually, I will do that. I'm gonna have to sacrifice something here. Hold on a second. What we'll do is... I actually wanted to run... I wanted to run this build, but I'm gonna have to sacrifice these weapons. Guess I can keep this in. Yeah, I might throw the Ultimate Griffin in. We'll see what happens with the games. Deegon, Skull with defense, mitigation pilot can... Grandpa WR. Wait, is that the Grandpa or Grandpa J? Because I think there's two grandpas that watch my stream, right? Or is that the same person? Yeah, sorry, I didn't see your comment there because YouTube has changed like the display names. So like the ones that I'm used to seeing, like I don't catch them straight away because it's all different. Yeah, let's see if we can try to get this to work. I just realized, so my drone kind of matches the colors of this map. I wonder how much damage this will do to Ascaros. Wait a minute. This guy's moving pretty fast. Wait, what drone does he have on there? Uh-oh. Oh, I got hung up. Ugh, I'm dead. this hit him? Why did that guy play his Kaji like that? Ooh. You know, I noticed that the Raker, the ability actually does a lot of damage. More than you might realize. We need help up top. We lost our beacon up top. Have you ever seen how much damage this does? The built-in weapon's pretty lethal. Trying to get close. Oh, he lagged. Oh, I can't reach. No. Wait, we only got 2 players. I gotta wait until I have my abilities here. I don't know if I can get past. Got him. Another one, what the? You're not gonna get me, pal. I got plenty of abilities here, although there is a Sharanga here. Wait, what is that? Oh, thank you for doing that. Thank you. Choke ability can be an issue. I still got through there, Newton. I would have gotten, I think, one more kill. Maybe possibly a second Titan kill. When in doubt, use the Indra. That's why the Indra is so good. Pathfinder with bendy bullets. Well, we need to get some games here where I can actually run my builds. Otherwise, we can't really do the live stream. What is my opinion on Mars? Mars goes down really fast. Yeah, in Champion League, if I'm being honest, like most times when I see a Mars, it's just like a free kill. That's what I see it as. You could build the strongest Mars. It could be maxed out and it could be optimized, but it really is no match for like what's out there right now. Unfortunately, like I'm trying to think like what they would have to do just to make it competitive. I mean, like compared to like a Samjock, which I also think the Samjock's gonna get nerfed. There's just so many of them now. That's all you see, right? Hi, Mick. Espressos for your wife and co-workers. Oh, it's ninjas. Wait, you're the same ninjas from way back. Did it change your name so now I actually know who you are? YouTube keeps on changing stuff. How to do the dream hang? How to be select? Well, I actually select. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna be selected, but you want to go to yesterday's live stream and post your dream hanger in the comments. Yeah. So 5 different robots. You don't have to go too much into detail. I would use look at the dream hanger that I covered yesterday. Their comment. So try to keep it like simple. Mention your Titan, your mothership, also your pilot ID and your platform, because if you get chosen, then yeah, there's a prize. Well, they're giving away Samjo. Well, I mean, it's not only that. Like, if you go into a game and you see like players immediately drop in with it, that's when you know. That's when you know it's gonna get nerfed. Because you can't do the Raptor. So you have to jump. I guess I can show you right now while we're waiting here. Give it a couple. We'll use. I mean, I guess I could have used Shenzhen. Doesn't really matter. I just figured this map because it's kind of big. Okay. Wait, is my cursor gonna... I think it's gonna disappear, right? Yeah. Okay, so on the right side of the screen, you see where it has space. So that means space for me is to jump. So if I pressed it now, I'm jumping straight up. What I'll do is I'll do a normal jump. I'll do a normal jump here. Hold on. We're gonna do a normal jump so you can see the distance. So that's a normal jump. That's with me only using my jump, the Raptor's jump ability. So do you see where it says Q? Okay, so I have the jump. I have the jump unit on here. So I'll press Q now, which actually, wait, how long will that take? Maybe I shouldn't do that. But what you're gonna see, so you see how on the right side where it says space and there's I have one jump available. You're gonna notice that when I jump, I'm gonna use that jump and I'm also gonna use the Q at the same time. There. So you see how it's both activated at the same time? That's how I do the super jump. And then I just keep my finger on forward. Yeah, you can do like crazy jumps. I think it takes me like well, dude, I think you can, so you can jump straight from here. Yeah, you could basically cover the map in two jumps, right? So you know how like when you spawn in on this side, usually when we spawn in, I mean I'll jump from back here even. I think I can land in center from here. just have to wait for my jump ability. It's kind of crazy. So what I do is, especially on this map, it's handy because you know more often than not your opponent's going to be camping. Right. So I usually jump and I aim for the beacon just to align so I know where to land. So that is one jump. So once I'm here at center, usually there's campers where their beacon is, right? But I will hide like over here so that I'm protected from them, and I will capture this beacon, like if I'm playing beacon rush. This way my teammates can spawn on like at center, and then I will wait until I have my jump unit again. So both of them, and then I will peek to the side, and then I'll do the jump from here, and I go straight to their spawn, and then I take out all their campers, because usually their campers are positioned over here. But even if they are positioned on the right side, that's even better for me because I can reach them quicker. But usually they hide over here and like this area. So you'll see me more often than not cut right through the map, and I'll go straight for them and I'll take them out. This way, if I get rid of their range, if they have more range, then even better, because then there's a good chance I'll kill them when they spawn in if I'm still alive. But what I'm doing is I'm actually forcing them to brawl. Because you never want to play into your opponent's strengths. So if they are running range, the worst thing you can possibly do is actually back up, because they want you to back up. You're giving them a chance to do damage to you, but when you get close to them, most times those players don't know how to play close range, and they like panic, so they make more mistakes. Can you do it on mobile? You can do it on mobile, because I've done it on my iPad. Remember way back when you joined the Discord call? I've probably forgotten about that. I don't remember. That must be a long time ago. Will they make an ultimate Archo? I have no idea. I don't get told these things. For the Bisaglia with strikers, I'll run it. I just want to run the one that I have now for a few more games. Because someone asked me that question yesterday, and I said I would run. The thing that I don't like, this is just me personally, but with the strikers, sometimes your shots don't register. That's why I've never really liked. I don't like strikers and like shock trains, because if there's a lot of lag, you know, you could fire your fully charged strikers, and it will hit the opponent, and then like there's no damage, right? Funny we land on this map. After I just showed you. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I kind of didn't move forward. I just jumped straight away. Oh, there we go. So when I'm here, I go to the side. What I'm doing is I'm looking to see where their campers are. There is a guy back there. He's gonna he's gonna teleport in front of us. Is this someone? Oh no, I didn't have my jump. Oh well. That's a lot of tests. I'm not firing because I don't want to charge him up. trying to go for the Invader. Well, I guess now you know why I use a super jump. So basically what I told you, basically what I told you I do on this map, I just executed that plan. Straight for the campers, kill the campers. Alright, what do we have on this left side? Oh my. The thing is, they can do the same thing here, so their tests should move. Hey guys. I always go for the Nuos because you want to kill the Nuos. They're blinding. Not only is it annoying, but boosts their damage up. So if I can get rid of him. Man, my team's a bunch of campers. Well, they had campers too. I shouldn't say that. Is it because what? I'm gonna sacrifice this actually. These guys have a lot of tanks. We should be careful. Those tanks can be deadly. This might be kind of tough to use this when they have that guy there, because that guy's got actually more range than I do. Oh, my team's dropping in with their Titans. Well, that's good. Wait, what is this guy in? I actually want to push the center, but I can't because they have all their brawler Titans out here. What we need to do is we need to actually get into our Titans. That Nodent is going to need some help. He's exposed. Oh, they're all dropping in their maulers now. I was wondering about that. We still have time, but we're running out of time. Wait, I'm completely missing my shots. There we go. Oh, what is that? Ah! We tried. This game is a lot closer than it should have been. But at least he got that beacon back. What is this guy in here? Is this a Loki? Wait, we're... Wait, there's someone here. I need to get to this beacon quick. Our win depends on it. Wait, they only have one player. Wait, we killed all? We're gonna use this. Well, the pew pew weapon. Yeah, that Reiko, you know that that suppression beam is actually quite deadly. Because I remember I was playing it the other day, and it was well, I mean, we're talking about a newer here. Newer doesn't. It's kind of squishy to begin with, but I did a lot of damage to them. I was like, whoa, wait. Because I couldn't have fired... My weapons were the same weapons. I wasn't able to hit the Nuo. You know, it's flying around, but I could tell, like, I was doing a lot of damage with that suppression. So wait, we'll run the Striker on you. This build, though, I would say... For me, it's about maybe a 5. It's not that bad. Like, if you don't have... You got to remember, like, I'm rating this out of... I mean, if Arbiters would be like an 8. So if you want, like, more range, then that's pretty much what I would use, I think. Like, I think I'd rather use that than to use, like, Tonans or something. Leo or Nuo, which is better? Depends on... I mean, they serve different roles. So Nuo is good to boost damage. Leo is good if you want to just survive. Like if you have a low, if we're talking low level Leo and Nuo. So let's just say MK2 level 4 or whatever. I think the Leo would probably be better to go with that one because the Nuo will go down quick. Players, they don't realize how squishy the Nuo is. Like even when it's maxed out. Okay. So this build. So the other one that I ran with the jump, I rated that a 2. This one I would actually say, only because I've used it before. For me, this is maybe about a 5. It has a learning curve. Yeah, no, it's deadly. It depends on the weapons you use, though. This one. This build for me is like, right now I would say a 2. This one's very strong, by the way. I don't know who recommended. This was last week. Someone recommended this. So the only thing that I don't like is that I can't fly crumble. But for me, like if we're looking at a rating out of 10, I would probably rate this like a 8. Like for the Raptor, it's very good. So wait, what were the other builds that you guys wanted me to test? We had Raptor. Oh wait, someone wanted a Teth build. It's built in for what, the Raker? You know what's funny is they wanted me to run pretty much this, except they wanted me to put Storm on here, and I think, what was the drone again? I'm trying to remember what drone they had. They had a, oh, Seeker. Someone asked for this. Okay, so we'll throw this in. We'll run this again because we haven't really run this build. Oh, someone wanted the Deegon. Okay, let's do, we'll take this out. Someone wanted the Deegon with Scald. Oh, that might take me a while to build here because I think I got to get the pilot too. The only thing now is that Deegon, I don't know if that shield bug is still there. Yeah, there's a shield bug where like your Aegis shield doesn't drop. Wait a minute. Oh, I was wondering where I like the look of the Dread Skull. I like that more than the other one. Remembered before? No man, my memory's going. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe it's like, so what I've been doing recently, I've been like fasting. I actually find it kind of interesting. So what I do is I stop, like my last meal, I try to make it like 5-6 p.m. at night, and then I only eat like 8 a.m. afterwards. So if I'm hungry, then I just drink like water. And what they actually say is, so when you fast like that, you know, when you get to, I think it's like 14 hours, your body actually starts repairing itself. But when you start reaching like the higher, hold on, I need to concentrate here. What were we going to run in terms of the drone on here? Oh, I guess Seeker. And then they wanted the pilot. But anyways, what I was saying is, wait, you know what? I might even have, one of these might actually already be sword unit. Hold on. Yeah, so what I've been doing is I've been fasting, and they say that like after, I think it's like 14 hours, your body starts like repairing itself. Like it burns off the fat, but it also starts repairing. And then they said, I think when you get to like 16 to 18 hours, your like you find that your mind is sharper. It's really interesting actually. Like Ravager, what was I running on here? I was probably using the Scorches. Okay, well, I'll use this. Oh wait, I think I'm trying to remember last time when I did use this. I think I didn't use this pilot. Yeah, we'll see. Hey Luke. You only eat one meal a day. I thought that's bad. I think my uncle's actually doing that. No, what I learned is, so after, I think it's from like 14 hours, your body, so you actually have like, I think they call it visceral fat, which is like the bad fat, which is closest to like your organs. Your body starts burning that away, and then it starts going to like, I guess, the fat reserves. But there's a lot of benefits. I didn't realize there were so many benefits to it. You're gonna go with this one. But yeah, basically what it does is, so you not only like lose weight, which is good, like it's healthy, but when you start getting to like the 16 to 18 hours, what was really interesting that I learned is that, so your body starts repairing itself. It basically starts building new cells in your body. So like, for example, if you suffer from like diabetes, or like you have problems with like your liver or your kidneys, it actually starts building those cells up, like new cells. Oh, we do have Daredevil on here. Wait, did we always have Daredevil with these? Oh, I'm gonna use Daredevil. Doing it for the past 2 years. Yeah, I was watching a shorts video, and there was a guy that replied to this one video, because I was reading the comments, and he said he's like 80 years old and he's been like fasting, I guess, his whole life, and he doesn't have any like health issues or anything, and he's like perfectly fine. But they say, so when you start like fasting, like 24 hours to the 36 hours, especially like that, your body goes into like this hyper mode where it just starts repairing everything. They had one lady who she had like an injury. She was getting like therapy and stuff for it, and it was funny because she was trying to fix an injury that she just recently got, but she had another injury that she had for years. And she said like after 5 days of like fasting, her old injury, she couldn't feel the pain anymore. Like her body had healed it. It's actually quite crazy. Like I was like, man, I gotta try this. you drink whiskey. Yeah, so I've like switched, like I still have coffee and stuff, but I have black coffee now. I don't like put cream or anything in it. Also been having a lot of avocados too. Avocado is very good for you. Oh, this guy's moving fast. Yo, that's real fast. What does this guy have? Oh, that's why. Oh, I locked him. Ah! Yo, oh my gosh, he pushed me all over, right over that building? Yeah, that was, wasn't expecting that. I thought I was gonna fly into the building, not over the building. Yeah, so the downside with the... I don't know if it's really a downside, but when you hit a... when you hit a Ravana, they can just use their Transcendence, and they can get rid of the rust. Oh, we both have Crumble. Oh. Wait, did he just... Yeah, but I think he lost that fight. See, I told you, the Crumble weapons, guys, and I'm using the Shredder. You know what's interesting about this build is it's kind of similar to that Raptor build that I run. Look, he can't heal. Last stand. He's dead. Yep, he's dead. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna be dead. Don't shoot the shield. Don't shoot the shield. Oh, I was hoping I would teleport in time. Yep, there we go. Someone said the build was good. Probably not in Champion League. I tried to trick him. Uh-oh, I shot the shield. No! Yeah, these guys are really aggressive. How did I survive? I know how to build my bots. Ah, ah. Gotcha. I'm trying to, I didn't want to go because the sword unit's here. There we go. He's gone too. Oh, I don't want to use that. What do we have here? Okay, well, you know what? Gotta be realistic. Yeah, I'm gonna be dead because I'm going up against brawlers. But I have to show this because this is realistic, right? Yep, I'm gonna be dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, couldn't get close enough. These guys still have a lot of stuff here. Ugh. I'm gonna die. He's right over here. But we're skulled. Well, wait. Weren't you the one that suggested? So we're running it. You gotta remember what league I'm in, right? I'm in Champion League, so we're going up against things like those Teths that you mentioned could kill. I think you were the one that mentioned it could kill the Teth. Problem is, there's a lot of weapons that can go through the Deegon shield, and more players are running Shield Breaker because of the sword units. So you have hard counters to your build. You weren't talking about the survivability. Wait, you changing your mind now? Oh wait, I got a donation. How do you pronounce your name? Thank you. Is it Chin? Thank you so much for the donation. Run Invader with the ultimate storm. Wait, a regular Invader or like the ultimate? Hold on. We can change this one because we already... What did I give this one? I think I said like a 5, right? For that one. Ultimate Storm. I'm not sure if they mean the Ultimate Invader, because then I would have 3 Ultimate Storms. With Ultimate Storm. So wait, what would I run for the others? I guess Shredder maybe? Man, I haven't run the Invader in ages. It's just that there's so many bots right now that can outmaneuver it. Used to be really tanky too, which I'm sure it is, but... Huh, what would I run on this thing? Would Oppo work? Maybe. I mean, we are jumping. Immune. Actually, wait. If I'm going to use Oppo, I think I better put a last stand on this thing. There is a... Ultimate and deals increase ability damage. How about this one? Suppression effect. You know what? I'm just gonna run my pilot on here. Unless of course you have this pilot here, but I would imagine very few do. Wonderworker mechanic. I'm actually gonna try more of a damage build here. Let's see what happens. Hey Togi. You can't run from the Tesla weapons. Well, that's the other thing too, because we have Teths, they can teleport to me really quickly. Protect your sleep as your home beacon. If Invaders for teenagers, then Loki is for toddlers. Raptor was an 8. Yeah, my so the Ultimate Redeemer with the Ultimate Shredders, I would put as an 8. I would actually maybe classify that as the same as the Kieran Shredder build. But I do like having the Kieran on there, just like if I'm dealing with Teths. Because I find even though the Redeemer is like really strong, if you're dealing with a Teth, you still got to break their shield. And then if they heal, you can't prevent them from healing, right? Because you know, you don't have the crumble weapon. If you're dealing with a lot of Teths, I think you kind of need the Kieran. Can you build a Leo Brawler without using any ultimates? Well, if we can find some games here. Oh. The Fujing for nostalgia. Maybe I'll run this first because I got smoked earlier. They have a Teth there. I saw someone teleport. So wait, who's on this side? Someone's gonna teleport to me here. That guy's mine's doing all the damage. That guy went all the way. You must be watching the live stream too. He went all the way around just to go for me. Let me be honest, this takes too long for me to whoa, there's mines here. This takes too long for me to kill a player. Oh, there we go. Just keep in mind too that I'm linked. That's why I'm surviving. I would have been dead. If this guy wasn't linked to me, I would have been totally dead. That's a Kaji. I need a heal. Aw. This is gonna be awkward. Oh. Okay, let's try this now. Surprised that registered. Usually I'd use these weapons and they don't register. hoping that my bow would fire over that structure, but I guess not. That's a Titan. You may want to watch our left flank. I'm just saying. Yeah, these don't, I mean, they do decent. They do okay damage, but I don't think I would level these weapons up personally. Nope. Yep. That's kind of why I wouldn't level up strikers. Just to, I don't know. I think I'd rather do Basilisk, my opinion. The teleport. We kind of got him there, duked him out. Hi. They only work on certain Titans. Yeah. I don't know, it's just like... So I'm just giving you my opinion. When I'm in a Titan, I don't really fear the Bisaglia with the strikers. I do fear the Bisaglia itself because of the shield break and stuff. But those weapons don't really bother me too much. If they had something like Basilisk, I think that would bother me more because I just know, like, if I'm not careful, I could die to that. So I'm just giving you like my opinion. But yeah, if I had, so the player that asked me, would I run, like, if they had to choose Arbiter or Striker, Arbiter is definitely a lot stronger. But it's also at higher risk if you are going to upgrade that at this point, because those weapons counter pretty much like most Titans in the game, even the ultimate Arthur, because they can't block it. So yeah, I don't know. Arbiter is a lot stronger. So having said that, I guess the next option is like Strikers or Basilisk. I would still go Basilisk. You know, even like Veyron, I think I would rather upgrade Veyron over like Strikers. So wait, did someone want me to run something else on here? Hold on, I'm trying to recall. The Ravana with the Teth weapons. Wait, we have to. We actually have to rate this. So out of 10, I think so. I have to kind of factor in also like free players. This is actually pretty decent, like for a counter. For a counter to Teth, I'm probably gonna put this in the range of like 5 or 6. I don't think I'd go higher than 6. I mean, I did go up against that Teth on Shenzhen, and he couldn't kill me. So I would say this is actually pretty decent. And we're using similar weapons to the Raptor build too, which is interesting. Okay, so hold on. Let's... Ultimate Jadams. Wait, we need to run... Oh, someone wanted... hold on. They wanted a Brawler Leo. I actually want to try Mace on here. The only thing is if I try Mace, I might have trouble with Tess. Because now I don't have any Crumble. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Venus. Thank you so much for the donation. Really do appreciate it. Would better than Sonic's. No, you want Crumble on again. It's more to deal with like Teth. Well, actually, not just Teth. Like if you run into an ultimate Lancelot, it also helps against that too. So players are kind of concerned about ultimate Lancelot, Teth. You need to run the Crumbles. It's just what counters, and it doesn't have to be like maxed out. I think players kind of, you know, they feel like they have to max it out. It's more just to apply the effect so they can't heal up. I mean, that makes a world of a difference. You wouldn't think. You got to remember too, you may not be able to kill them, but your teammates, if they are close and they have the weapons to do so, they will kill them. You gotta think like a team, right? Punisher, like Punisher T, like the ultimate or like the regular? If you're asking about the regular, I would say no. They're just not... Wait, what were we gonna do? Your DOMs. Oh, the ultimate. Wait, I think I've ran this before. I wonder how this would do with the regular. We'll run this again. Oh wait, someone wanted me to put Shy on. No, yeah. The thing is, so I still think it's not enough damage output. I mean, it does decent damage, but just with what's out there, it takes too long. With the ultimate Punisher, you know, I actually tried that. I thought it would be decent, but I didn't like it. Because when we were running, so I decided to run that particular build. I don't know if you guys saw my the Leo squad. So when we ran the Leo squad, you know, afterwards I realized I could have put ultimate Punisher T's, and I decided to run it because someone asked me, you know, what about that build? And I didn't like it at all. I almost feel like they silently nerfed those weapons, because I could have sworn that thing, you know, those weapons would tear everything up. But like, from what I was seeing, I don't know. It's not, I wasn't impressed by it, put it that way. The Leo Punisher. Oh, I can run it, but I want to do this build here first if we can. Not many have the ultimate Punisher T, but a lot can build like Mace. Oh, Dice, thanks for the donation. A Hellburner with Ultimate Redeemer and Ultimate Shredder. I guess I can throw that in now. Waiting so long for these games, man. Yeah, we'll change this. Wait, did I pass my Hellburner? Oh, here we go. Haven't run the Hellburner in actually quite a while. I think you used to run the Shy on here, I believe. Well, kinda looks cool. Wait, what do we have over here? Oh, yeah, it's because we don't have a last stand, right? I mean, I guess I could run... Oh. Actually, I wonder how this would... I was thinking of the showdown, but then this doesn't have resistance, so I don't think it's gonna help too much. But then again, I wonder about the glider. Maybe that might work. Oh, you still run the Shy on it? I wish they had a repair amp or something on here. Death Survivor, Destroyer. I guess I could sacrifice this one here. Let's go for more damage. I was trying to find something that could give it more resistance. That's why I run Adamant Guardian on there, but it only kicks in if I'm down on beacons. Oh, well, we're about to find out. The Hellburner is your nightmare. Oh, it can actually work on here. We might get lucky. Yeah, I guess I'll start with this. Man, I find this map too blue. Yeah, look how the links. Look at the links. It like blends in. Perfect color scheme. They're gonna teleport here. That's why I'm waiting. What the? Charge! Uh-oh. Dude, I can't heal. I couldn't heal because he got me with the he got me with the crumble. Yo, you still got a lot of health left. Gotta spam. Ooh, ooh. That's a lot of players coming in here. Oh, oh, Kaji. Where's the Kaji? Oh shit, I shouldn't have used the heal. Oh, we got it. So, I think I have shot grouping on you, right? You need shot grouping with these weapons, but it can work. I was trying to wait for him. Oh, we got a Kaji. Oh, oh man, I can't move. I got hit by something back there. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That was a good run with it. Because of the spread. Yeah, you need shot grouping. But we did pretty decent with that. I mean, for what it is, I think we did okay. Uh-oh. Oh! Well, we know where we stand with that. Have some crumble. I'm not shooting. He was hoping that I would shoot into that shield. Nope. Let me in, let me in. I want to drive the rook. Hi. Oi, 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 oi. Yo. And I just realized I'm the last player left. Yeah, what happened to my team? Huh. 6 vs 1. That's not one that I can run. We gotta use this. Oh. I'm on life support. Ah. You need DOT to counter it. I don't know if that counters. I think it actually makes it stronger. So many of your losses look like this. Yeah, I felt like it was. I mean, I had a team, but then they were just gone. I mean, how many of mine scored under 1 million? We'll find out. Well, one did, so they left the game. Okay, so I'm gonna rate this build now. I'm gonna say it's I think I'll make it 4. I mean, that might even be too generous, but it's between 3 and 4 out of 10, this build. Hey, Rock. I'm kind of curious if I would have run shredders on here. but we would have to change a couple of skills. Actually, you know what? Do we want to run shredders? I was thinking like to compare it to like marquees maybe, but let's just do shredders. Hey Gato, you're late. Yeah, you're late. Hi Dave. Two were leaving after capturing beacons. Yeah, I got sabotaged. Sting would do better? No, Sting is way worse. I mean, I can run Sting if you really want to see how bad it is. Okay, so this build, you don't want to obviously use that pilot. Wait a minute. It's got to be one of these, right? No, that's the Lancelot. I thought I had a shield skill on. Oh. Obelisk territory. I think the big problem with the Deegon right now is just that like there's bots that can get to it so quickly. I mean, you think of like Shenlows, you think of like Scorpions, then you have Teths, Sword Unit, right? And then you have to kind of think, well, what is kind of the meta? So we have like Teths and Sword Units mostly, but players are using Shield Breaker to counter the Sword Unit, which automatically counters a Deegon. So you're getting hit by like 2 sets of counters, right? No, Deegon does not have a last stand. It's damn it. If you look at the so the reason why I have last stand is a shy. We don't have a last stand on here. That's why you know it's not. You can't build the Deegon like we could before. Remember when you could use like modules, like you could put nuclear amp, repair amp, and then a last stand. We don't have that anymore, right? So you can't turn it into a tank. But the reason why they did that is because players were turning everything into tanks if you knew the right combination of modules. So in a sense, although I know players won't like me saying this, the whole specialization thing is actually a good thing. Like for balance, it's actually a good thing. Because they can see what variables they're working with, like, because, you know, oftentimes players will find something and then when they figure out how to turn something into a tank, they just start applying it to every build. I mean, technically, you could sort of do that right now with the drones. But it's a lot harder to do than it was before. Oh yeah, the Ravana with that. Wait, can I substitute one of my builds here? I mean, do we need to really run this? Okay, so who was the one that was asking? I mean, I can run another game because they did donate, so I'll run another game with this. Might also be the Oppo drone. Maybe I need to change that too. You still use the skull build and you're in Champion League and you're fine with it. But are you playing against like upper champion, or is it just like you just barely got into champion? You gotta understand too, you know, like, so when I'm streaming, I'm also getting stream sniped. So now those builds are rarely put to the test. So if they perform poorly, that kind of gives you an idea of what you can expect when you face stronger players. What will happen to the light? Wait, what? Yeah, there's varying levels. I don't know what level I'm at on here. I don't even think. Oh, we're getting towards the top, higher up. Yeah, I think there's like, man, there could be like 100. We don't know. I don't know how many levels of champion there are. Yeah, we're playing against stronger players. That you hate is the loading. Well, right now the platforms are split, so you gotta understand the reason why they split the platforms is because some of the platforms have the update and some don't. I don't have the update yet because I think the loading screen is different, right? If I recall. Oh. Oh my. Okay, this is gonna be... I guess I'll start with this Hellburner. Not gonna end well though. I'm gonna run to my death, yep. So I think guys are saying I gotta keep spamming unstable conduits. Good thing I got the shy. I'm gonna need some help, yep. Ooh. Ah, hey, we got him. Ooh, that was tough. This Deegon's gonna be a really tough build. Yeah. That Deegon's gonna be a very tough build because I need to get close to my opponents for that to... Whoa, this guy's moving real fast. What is that? Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, I don't need quantum radar. I'm pretty low to the ground. Hey, we got a kill with this. I'll give it that. Oh, my team's pretty aggressive. That's good. Wait, we got both the home beacons. Had almost. Heck, they're shooting pea shooters at me. I'm trying to knock his shield down. This guy had the same idea. Oh no, his shield's not dropping. Oh, he's got the bug. That's not good. Oh, where'd he go? I'm not shooting. That way he doesn't do too much damage to me. Wait a minute. What the? Yeah, his shield's not dropping. Come on. I'm not shooting him. That way he doesn't do... Because I didn't charge his sword up. Bye. Yeah. We had a good run with that. See guys, that's why you don't shoot the shield. He was expecting me to shoot so that he could kill me, but that sword unit, I didn't charge his shield up. Oh. Wow, that guy, oh, he's running the solar on there. Oh boy. Oops. Yeah, that solar... I gotta be careful. That solar drone can do a lot of damage to me. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. That was a mistake. I thought this was covered. I guess not. Yeah. Why did these guys realize that technically they could still lose? He may have more bots. I just need to hold down 2 beacons. They got more players, but let's see if I can outsmart them. Where's this guy? I'm going to stay on this beacon because I still have the home beacon. You might have more players, but this is why you play smart. They were sitting back too long. They thought camping would work. Nope. And we were down a player too. Thanks, guys. Some weapons don't feel ultimate at all. Wait, oh, you're talking about this? We actually did pretty decent with this, but I don't know if I would rate this very high. I think we're probably looking at a 4 or 5. 5 might be a little bit too generous. I think maybe a 4. How do I like this Teth build? I like it. I've actually ran similar, well, not this particular build. Like I ran these weapons, this combo with the Scarabius. But this works. It works. I totally forgot, if I'm being honest, I totally forgot that I had the Seeker on here, which is good because if I'm dealing with like a low key or something, it helps, right? But I was running the exact same thing with basically this drone. So what this does is it just strengthens a frontal shield, but that can work too. The Sting, oh boy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think I requested the Arden Sting on this account. Yeah, because I was short. I think it was the Sting. That's why you didn't see me run like the Sting weapon in my videos, because I was like, oh, I have to use the other one. Only using Teth to invade? Well, I was actually more using the teleport. Because I knew that they were pushing beacons heavily, but what they weren't doing is, again, like I always tell players, you gotta, it's all very well pushing beacons. Do you know how to protect those beacons? If you don't know how to protect those beacons, you will lose. And it doesn't, like, I mean, even though I had a Teth, I think I could have still pulled that off, like, even with it not being maxed out. Because the thing that they don't understand is, so even if they killed me on that beacon, I believe I still had 1 bot left, right? So if I think I had 1 bot left. So if I had 1 bot left, what I could have done was I could have spawned at home and I would have captured the home. Then they have to come all the way to home and they have to kill me. They wouldn't have had enough time. So that's why I was trying to spread them out across the map so that it took them longer to get to me. But I didn't want to say it when I was actually like playing, because I know I'm getting like stream sniped. Then they will know what my plan is. It might be ultimate Sting. This could get me killed. I think these are Sting, yeah. Unless they changed it. Did they buff it? I don't think so. Oh, come on, not this map again. Yeah, I got an even weaker hanger now. I guess I'll start with this and get killed. Holy shoot, that's a lot of range. I'll hide behind these guys. I don't know if I should be happy that they're on my team, or is that like... Oh my gosh, that's a lot of... I'm gonna get killed, yeah. That's all the damage I did, by the way. I'm almost dead. Hey, we got an assist. Why does this sound so funny? I feel like I'm shooting like a kid's toy. Watch out for my Pez dispenser. If I get a kill with this, I'm gonna be amazed. This guy's doing more damage to me corner shooting than I am doing with these weapons. Oh, whoa, that actually did a lot, but that's a newer. That doesn't count. They blocked all. Ah, shoot. These guys are doing more damage with Oh! We're going in! We're going in! We're going in! Oh, shoot, yes! Ah, we're dead. It was for a worthy cause. Wait, what the heck is that? Oh. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh shoot! I realize what it is now. Oh, come on, no! No, I got blinded. That's not good. For the cause! Yes! Oh my gosh, it actually worked. Say what? Oh no, I can't run. They locked me. Ah. Why are you looking at me? Same D gems. Wait a minute, you got an ultimate. Oh no, I locked. Ah. I had to just jump because I needed the stealth. Ah, I messed up. I ramped up this thing here and I couldn't unlodge. Well, we might end up losing this because the other team actually decided to push us. Where's our... Well, my team's way back. I can still hit this guy. Oh, hi. I have an Ash. Yep, that building. I wanted to actually dash back, but my foot, I think, caught it. So I got hung up on it. I couldn't escape. Oh, we were down a player. Okay. This build, 1 out of 10. But I kind of knew it. We were getting towards the low end there because it really doesn't do that well. Do we want to change the bot maps? Oh boy, Gust. We're gonna change that, I think. Oh wait, I wanted to run this build. Yeah. I had an idea for this one. So my thinking is, I noticed like with the Raker was somewhat successful with these weapons. Not because I was using an ultimate Raker, but I think it's because a Raker is pretty fast. So I thought this might actually work because the Blitz is kind of fast and you have a shield. So this might work too. How am I in a clan? No, I'm not in a clan. I just made it so it looks like I'm in a clan. This way, when I drop in and I'm like recording stuff, players think I'm in a clan, but I'm not. Get it? So they don't know who I am. This is why I keep on changing my name all the time. Wait. Do we want to run this Titan? I mean, oh wait, someone wanted me to run the Luch. It was the Luch with the ultimate Grom and I think ultimate Squall. Someone requested that. From what I recall, the ultimate Squall is not that great. Even the Lunar Squall, I think, does more damage, isn't it? The Blitz had nuclear amp. I mean, this might work. I tried it already. I had some decent games with it, but I'm not sure. Like, if I land on a large map, it might be kind of tricky. I seem to be getting Yamato map like every game here. Oh shoot, I just realized we've been streaming for 2... Okay, wait, this might be my last game. If I use shield break, wait, with the Blitz? Windmill slap, they do not punch. That's funny. By the way, guys, do you prefer live streams like this where I test out your builds and then we like rank it together? Cheese, do I think that the Hussar family is going to get nerfed? I would say there's a pretty good chance that it may. So what players like... I get players telling me I shouldn't put out videos. The thing is, I actually put out a video on the Hussars. If you go back in my video like collection, you go all the way back to January. I think I had something like players are sleeping on these weapons or something, and I had I think my thumbnail had the Pathfinder with the Hussars, and I showcased just how deadly the Hussars were back in January. And then someone recommended like I try Scatty. So I tried Scatty and they were pretty much on par. In fact, I was like conflicted on like as to which weapon to use because they were both doing so much damage. And then I thought, well, Scatty makes more sense because the thing with Scatty is you're freezing your opponent up, right? So if you're freezing them up, they actually take more damage. That was my thinking. So that's why I started running. Okay, what does this guy have? Yeah, so that's when I started running the Scatty, but since then they haven't actually done anything to. They haven't done anything to the Hussar family. Oh my. Thing is, he got me with crumbles. Ah, that actually kind of worked. I think it can be kind of tricky to pull off, but I think it can work. Oof. Oh wait, we actually did a lot of damage to that leech. Whoa, is he still gonna get? Oh, he's still. Whoa. I didn't shoot him. Ah! Oh, they have an ultimate Arthur there. I'm gonna have to sacrifice this, I think. Yeah, I see that guy use shock trains or whatever on me. No damage. Okay, let's see if we can... What did... E... Okay. I have to get used to using, I still mess up sometimes. Yeah, I'm not gonna break through that shield. That's gonna take me a while. Guess this answers our question about these weapons. See what we have there. Thing is, I can't see what's on the left of my screen, so I don't know what to use to counter. I didn't want to use sword units because I figured that maybe my team had their Titans out, right? Because if they have their Titans out, then we could maybe potentially go take out their Titans. If the other team has a lot of sword units, then I can use this to counter it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get to that side. Yeah. I think I could have actually done more damage to that that ultimate Arthur, but the Grum and the Squall don't really do that well. I know the Squall's not that great, the ultimate Squall. He's not playing like a build. Yeah, I'm playing what the players want me to play. Now you understand why they struggle. Because they all run weird builds and stuff. I just realized that that was a gel. Yeah, a gel. Like I noticed they changed they changed all the names in the live chat. YouTube changed it, so I can't see some of the names that you guys had before because they changed it to like account names. Corona on Ravager would work. Oh, okay. Wait, we have to rate these builds. This one I would say is. With the Seeker, we're looking at like an 8 or a 9. I mean, I'm really going to give out a 10. So that's like as high as you're going to go. Okay, so this one I would say, because we have the Kieran, I would say a 9. Okay, like just to counter with like what's out there. Drone is debatable, but I would still give it a 9. This build for the Leo, I think I'd give it a... It's either 6 or a 7 for me, I think. Like, it wasn't that bad. Like, I did okay. You just have to be careful, like, crumble weapons. If you get hit by crumble weapons, you can't heal. Which is like any other tank. This Invader build is about a... Ooh, this is a tough one. It's between a 4 and a 5 out of 10 for me. Maybe we'll give it a 4. I think 5 might be pushing it. It's just like it's really awkward playing this when there's other bots that can move a lot better around the map, in my opinion. This one I'd have to play a bit more. This one is actually not as bad as you might think. I think this one I would give it maybe even as high as a 6. Like, I don't think I'd give it a 7, but maybe a 6 for this one. Hellburner, even though I had ultimate weapons on here, the struggle, this is like maybe a 3 out of 10 for me. This Luch build is gonna be... Oof. What would you guys rate this out of 10? I think for me, maybe a 3. Now, if I wanted to move this up to like a 5, then I would be looking at like probably the Evoras. If we're looking at... Yeah, I would rank this higher. Hi, Jake. 9.5 for the drone. Yeah, I would rate this higher than the other one. Like, I don't know. I just find, so with the Luchador, with these weapons, you can shoot better further out. I find when you're dealing with things like Grom, then you have, you had the shot grouping to deal with. This doesn't have shot grouping. Because of the score, you would say that it's 3. Yeah. I remember running those scores on the Ultimate Minos when the scores came out, and I was like, man, this doesn't even feel like a ultimate weapon. And then some were actually telling me that the regular did more damage. I was like, wait, what? Hey, Johnny. Okay, so anyways, guys, I think we're going to wrap things up here as far as that goes. Before I get going, thank you very much to Dark Warrior Lone, Dominic Kine, Dies, Peter, Cold, and Alex for helping to moderate today's live stream. If they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out. Also, let's not forget those that have donated during the stream. So is it Chin? Thank you so much. Venus and Dice, thank you so much for your donations. Really do appreciate it, guys. And if they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out. Also, thank you to you guys for dropping by. Not only supporting my stream, but giving me suggestions for builds. If you like these live streams, where we get to test out different builds like this and then rate them, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Okay, so that I know that you guys are interested. Where am I from? I'm originally from South Africa. I was born there, but I live in Canada now. You should use what? Yuku? I don't know if that's a typo. Hi, AC. I think that means hi. That's ni hao, right? I think it's ni hao ma. Did I get that right? I don't know. I didn't speak Chinese, but I remember. I think it was my cousin. Yeah, my one cousin. I think my gran was like teaching him when he was a baby. But I didn't get to learn the language. I see a lot of things going on in the streets. I see a lot of things going on in the news. I could give some tips on improving the viewers. Well, I kind of do that for Dream Hangers. While you were studying in China. So is it Mahjong? I'm not going to be doing any more builds. That the last game, well, the game that I just played was my last game. Jake, thank you for becoming an A Squad member. Hi, Amit. Switzerland. Wait, are you really from Switzerland? That's pretty cool. I was actually watching, this was a couple weeks ago. I was watching this video on, I believe it was Switzerland, and how they all have like there's so many like bunkers in their country. But I recall when I was studying geography in school, they were explaining why Switzerland was like a neutral country and why no one would want to invade. Because they have all their bases and everything all hidden in the mountains. And what they apparently do is, like, if their country is being invaded, what they do is I don't know if this is true, they blow up their bridges so that basically the invaders are stuck in their country. And yeah, then I guess they just get ambushed. Because there's bunkers and everything hidden in like the mountains, and you won't even be able to spot them until like you're there. They were showing some of the old bunkers. It was quite interesting. Kind of wonder, is that true? Must be true. I don't know about the bridges though. You're not Swiss. We don't have states in Canada. We have provinces. Okay. Oh, wait. You're from Switzerland? So I'm just reading the chat. Okay, so anyways, guys, yeah, that last game that I played, that is my last game of the stream. Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for dropping by. Thank you for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure that you do subscribe. We're gonna actually have some giveaways coming up. I'm just looking at the counter here. Yeah, so one of the ways that you can tell when you have an event that's coming up, if you look at the data pad thing here, it says 3 days, 16 hours. When this expires, that's when we go into the next event. Okay, so in a couple of days, we are going to be in the next event. You're going to see the Rex robot. But I don't believe I will be doing a Rex giveaway. Okay, so, but there is going to be a giveaway or a couple of giveaways coming up. So make sure you stay tuned for that. They kept their money in. Yeah, all I know is that they have a lot of like we're talking like maybe even thousands. I don't know how many they have in the mountains. It's kind of crazy. Like you don't actually see it until you're there. Like it's so hidden. You missed the Hellburner play. You'll have to go back and watch it, the replay. So anyways, guys, yeah, that's gonna be it. There is gonna be a funny shorts video that's going to come out tomorrow that kind of happened when we were doing the Leo squad. So I think Weenie was asking me about that. So yeah, that's going to be coming out tomorrow. And then Sunday, I'm not sure. There may be a baby account video possibly because I have to do the opening for my baby account tomorrow. So if you are a member, there's going to be a member stream where I will be doing the opening for the baby account and probably some gameplay for that as well. So that's going to be coming tomorrow. And yeah, that should cover everything. So once again, thank you guys for dropping by. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the live stream, make sure to hit that thumbs up if you haven't yet done so. And until the next live stream, I will catch you guys later. Cheers, guys.